And went and watched the film in Miami, and had a very, very hard-fought, physical, very competitive football game, very different football game. A lot of different twists and turns, but I guess it wouldn't be a different football game if it wouldn't be a Miami game. Every Miami, all the great ones have always got some kind of twists and turns and things that go with them, and I'm very proud of our kids, the way we stayed focused throughout the game, no matter what the situations were. Learn how to compete, learn how to play the next play. The emotion of the game, the meaning of the game, the rivalry of the game, those things all take maturity. They take time from being in those situations before to understand how to handle them. Because go back and think of all the great Miami, Florida State games. If you go really think about them, none of them were actually played very well. When you go back and drive at them, none of them were exceptionally well played. They were great competition. They were physical, and there was a lot of emotion. But they weren't just flawlessly played games. And that's the way a lot of rivalry games are, and that's something you got to keep in mind, as a coach too, especially when you got young players in that. And I think that had as much to do with it as anything that was going on. Their record, they won a lot of close games. You know what I mean? Won some close games, and what that does builds confidence, and they got that done, and he's got them playing very well. I mean, and has drastically turned them around. And even when we played them last year, you watched the game. I mean, they played very well. Missed a tackle here and there, and we were able to create a big play or two and got ahead and put some pressure on them and did some things. But you could tell they're a very well-coached football team a year ago. And it's just a matter, like I say, that the magical thing in this business is confidence. And when does it come into your program? And if you have a couple of successful deals and all of a sudden it happens, then the kids start playing better and better, and their talent comes out better and better, and you play more consistent. And I think that's what he's got them doing, playing confident, playing good, and coaching them very well.
I thought it was efficient. It was still a kind of a weird game in a sense. We had a lot of stuff going on with the penalties and the overturns of calls and things like that. So it's kind of tough to get into a rhythm, but still finish the game with a W. That's all I really care about. As long as we win, I'm happy. But I thought I did well. Didn't turn the ball over. Didn't do anything to hurt my team. So I thought I did pretty well. It'd be nice. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people back home have watched pretty much all of my games and things like that. But definitely now that we're playing UVA, it's going to be a huge game. I know not a whole lot of guys. It's 2 guys from my high school that play on their defense. But it'll be a good game. Those guys are playing great football right now, so we definitely have to come ready to play. They always have great defensive ends. I know that's one thing that they always have. I think Long was the last defensive end that was really good there, but they've always had really big guys on the defensive front. So I know the pass rush is going to be it's going to be there, and obviously our offensive line is going to work and be prepared for that. And I get my checks as far as sighting and hot reads and all that kind of stuff. If they do blitz a lot, which I don't think they do a whole lot of blitzing, but they do blitz. So we'll be prepared for all assets of the game.